In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to piece together your PDF patterns. It can be quite time consuming, so I wanted to show you 3 different options that will hopefully speed up the process. And if you're watching this and you stick around to the end, then I'll also talk to you about my preferred partners for printing my patterns if you wanted to print them out in A0 format. And if you check out in the comments below, you might find some discount codes as well. The equipment that you can use to piece together your PDF printouts are a metal ruler, a cutting wheel or a scalpel, a pair of scissors. I'll also show you a method using some pins, and of course you'll need something to stick it all together. I'm using sellotape, the zero plastic version, and I've also got here a guillotine, but I know not everybody will have them, but I happen to have one, so I also use that. So let's first use the cutting method. So what you need to do is take your pattern pieces, and for every sheet that you have, trim off the right side as well as the bottom edge. Now, I should also add here that I like to use scrap paper for printing my patterns onto. I just get my husband to bring it home from work and that's yeah, what I like to do with my patterns. And my printer tends to print things out quite crooked, so I don't really like to use this method too much because sometimes I can trim little bits off that I didn't want to trim off. So, and then once you've trimmed off the right hand side and the bottom, you can just layer them on top of each other and just stick them down. So that is method number 1. So for method number 2, take your pattern pieces. This is using the pins. This is a little bit more time consuming, but you don't have to do any cutting with this one. So grab a couple of pins and just pop your pattern piece, one piece on top of the other. Stick a pin through this corner that's shown there and then match it up with the second corner that you're matching it up to. Put that there, and then you can do the same with the bottom edge here. So you can see I'm just putting the pin through one end and then through the second piece of paper there. And there you have it. You've now lined up those pattern pieces. And again, just stick them down in place. And then remove your pins. And then the third method I'm going to show you is the folded or cut corner method. So here, you fold your corners so that you can actually see where to line up your pattern pieces. So here, if I fold here, you can then see your lines. I can see those circles there, and I can see where to match those up. So you can see there, that's now a perfect circle. And again, you can just stick that in place there. Now the downside of any of the methods where you don't cut the paper is that you do get this overlap here where you wouldn't have your pattern printed. So just going back to my first one here, you can see that these lines are completely matched up. So if you have any pattern pieces that are very detailed, you might want to use this cutting method so that you can see exactly where the lines are supposed to go. So I hope you enjoyed those tutorials, and I hope they'll give you some really good tips to speed up putting together your PDF patterns. If you'd still like to send away your A0 PDF to be printed, I'll now introduce you to my preferred printing partners. So first up is Brooklyn Motif Printing Company. They're based in New York, and it's a female-owned business run by Julie and Karen. And I really like what these ladies are doing. They've been going for a little while now, and it's a little side hustle that they're running. So if you get in touch with them, you'll be able to see on their website that Make With Mandi is on there, and then you can quickly upload your PDFs so they will print them out to you if you're based in America. And second, my UK-based recommendation is the lovely Fabuloso. They, like the Brooklyn Motif Printing Company, print on a lightweight paper like this, so it makes it very easy for you to be able to stick your pins through this, and you can actually see your fabric through the paper as well. So if you get in touch with the lovely Heather and John, they will help you out, and if you look down below you'll see discount codes to my most recent patterns that they've given us, which is really great of them. So best of luck guys, I can't wait to see what you make. Enjoy.